Binay Singh, do you want to respond to that? I mean, let's look at this, Mr. Binay Singh. What has Kerala government said? Kerala government said it very strongly that they just want to thwart an elected government. That's what the governor is trying to do. You had in Tamil Nadu, you had a situation where there was literally a standoff between the government and the governor to literally the term that nothing was moving. You've had it in West Bengal, you've had it in Telangana earlier, where the bills are just not passed. And these are bills that have been passed in the are not signed. They are not approved. And these are bills that have been passed by assemblies, which are the mansion, the temple of democracy, which is nothing short of representatives who have been elected by people. So when you have a conference like this, but not a mention of something like this, on the other hand, cases that have in an unprecedented manner been in the court, what does really one make out of this?
Thank you, Sneha. We are debating about two things here. One is the role of the LG in the union territories and the role of a governor in the state. So let's not mix up both these issues. The role of LG is different from the role of a governor. The role of LG has a bigger mandate because the union territory are very, special kind of, they are not full-fledged states. But the second thing, we are discussing the role of a governor here. I am asking a simple question. That does the power of the governors has been added or has been increased or has been amended in the BJP's tenure? Or you are saying the misuse of the power of governors? The Congress today is crying foul. What did they do when they were in power? I remember in 2009, in Jharkhand, they were having just 10 seats out of 81 and just 8 seats out of 81, 9 seats out of 81 and 10 seats out of 243 in Bihar. And they created a mess over there. So they are not in a capacity, they don't qualify to give a moral lecture on the misuse of power of the governors. But the second thing is that you are discussing over here.
So therefore it should continue?
One more issue, just a second. That why the governor are made chancellors? So the question again arises, does the governor acting as chancellors, it has been amended or this power has been given in the BJP government? No, it's not. These are the powers which has been, vested in the governor's position that are all in the government Congress tenure. And let me give you a single example that the governors are made chancellors so that the universities can, be free from political influence. And not just governors. Now you'll question the President of India also.
Is it?
They have also the same powers when it comes to central universities. The President of India, they can, visit and they can interfere in the central universities. They can make inspections.
Okay, it's interesting that you say this. Let me just go across to Vivek Srivastava. Vivek Srivastava, you come from a state where literally the powers of governor as a chancellor have been challenged, have been opposed by the assembly in a resolution. But it's not just one side. You also have the allegations of political contravention, political intervention, even by the government for that matter. So where does this lie? You say that the governor is overstepping in his jurisdiction. The allegations also go around for the government as well. So where does this stay?
I think the biggest culprit is the central government right now, including the Honorable Prime Minister of India and the Home Minister. I think this conference would have been better if the Prime Minister if the President of India had chaired it alone and we did not have the photo ops of the Prime Minister and the Home Minister. At least a message would have been given that it is the President who is in control and she is not ornamental in the control of the governors. Number one, the Prime Minister of India and the Home Minister could have been invitees for a few hours and they could have shared the views. But here, that's the first part. Now this is giving a very clear message that who runs the show. It is the Prime Minister and the Home Minister who are running the show. And by chance in the constitution, the governors are being appointed and working via the president. That is why she is sitting over there. This is the message that is being given and that is what any Indian citizen is going to interpret. This is the first fault. Secondly, as far as Kerala is concerned, Tamil Nadu is concerned, Telangana is concerned. Telangana, even MLC's nominations have been cancelled. The governor says, I will not agree. If you want to give me this list of MLCs, I am not very happy with it. In Kerala, Mr. Arif Mohammad Khan was reprimanded by the court strictly and said, Bhaiya, finance bill for 2 years, you have been sitting on it. What are you trying to do? Then he says, I am the Chancellor and the teachers, they are going to be according to me. The curriculum, he tried to interfere. So, I mean, when you start doing it, then the intentions of the central government or the party in power is that let us try to destabilize whatever is left of the opposition states and try to create a situation of anarchy over there. Mr. Jagdeep Dhankar, who was an attendee who also attended this particular conference, when he was the governor of West Bengal, he, along with Mr. Babul Supriyo, the member parliament of BJP at that time, went to Jadavpur University and created a ruckus. What are you doing with the member parliament of BJP in a particular university? He had no answers. Okay, so I mean, it is not the question of rules and regulations. It is also the question of the intentions. Are the intentions of the central government very clear that they respect the federal structure of the Indian Union or not? So that is what the debate has to be. And plus, rightly pointed out by the Congress spokesperson that the background of majority of the governors is from the Sangh. And they already have very close ties with the central government functioning. So they are not independent governors functioning and reporting to the President of India. Instead, they are governors who are reporting to the Prime Minister of India and a particular party with whom they have had affiliations.